Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Independence Day Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live and be live. Also, mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. All right. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Brand new product. Let's see. That's a good start. They got it upside down. Start off with Chase Medrith, 2/4, and the 4th of July, Earl Campbell, Vince Young, Ricky Williams, and Matthew Golden. Quad auto, 1/1. Okay, well this one's right side up. Deuce Snipe, 1/2, and Julius Erving, 1/4. Box number 3. Hope Solo, 1/2, and Deontay Wilder, 2/4. Okay, that one's backwards again. Brandon Chastain, 3/4, and Patriotic Barry Sanders, Mount Rushmore, 1/1. Box number 5. Bernie Kosar, Uncle Sam, die cut. And Peyton Manning, 1/4. And Bernie is 1/1. Box number 6. Jake the Snake Roberts, 2/2, and Mel Gibson, featuring Abraham Lincoln, 1/1. Box number 7. Adrian Dantley, Uncle Sam die cut, 1/1. and Ken Griffey Jr. 1/1. Randy Johnson. Start off box number 8, 2 of 3. And Mike Tyson. 1/1. Box number 9. Omarion Hampton. 1/1. With the hot dogs and the burgers. And Travis Bazzana. Fireworks 2 of 2. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Mark Price. 1 of 3. And quad auto. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, Fran Tarkenton, Ken Anderson. I lied. 8 auto. Octo. Burt Jones, Joe Theismann, Steve Grogan, and Bob Greasy. 1/1. Boom. Well, that'll be a fun round to take care of. Let's go ahead and get a hit recap going. Thank you guys so much for being here, being part of the break. Really do appreciate it. We've got more cases of this up and running, so look forward to having y'all back in here for another round. Like I said, this is a new exclusive release. There were only a couple of cases made. I think like under 1,000. It was like 200 maybe, I think. Don't quote me on that though. Chase Mudrath, Julius Erving, Deuce Knight, Hope Solo, Deontay Wilder, Barry Sanders, Brandi Chastain, Peyton Manning, Bernie Kosar, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mel Gibson, Adrian Dantley, Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Mike Tyson, Omarion Hampton, Travis Bazzana, and Mark Price. And going to random.org, quad auto of Earl Thomas or Earl Campbell, Vince Young, Ricky Williams, and Matthew Golden. 1/1. And Octo. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, Fran Tarkenton, Ken Anderson, Burt Jones, Joe Theismann, Steve Grogan, and Bob Greasy. 1/1. All right. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you guys back here sometime soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and lead into the holiday here on the 4th. We're going to head to random.org and knock these out real quick. So we'll be back with you in a few minutes once we get this typed up and good to go. To random.org we go. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through how to be valid for us. We're going to go 7 times on each random, starting off with Earl Campbell, Vince Young, Ricky Williams, and Matthew Golden. Quad auto 1 of 1. There we go. That is 8 times. Final roll. Earl Campbell coming out on top. Congratulations. And next up is the Octet. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, Fran Tarkenton, Ken Anderson, Burt Jones, Joe Theismann, Steve Grogan, and Bob Greasy. 7 times. That is 8 times. Final roll. Bob Greasy taking it home. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Until next time, everybody.